All right, bang, here we go. Okay, we're live with a very, very special, this way, with a very special guest, proud YouTuber of 17,000 as of today. Did you hit 17,000 today?
Yep. Either late last night or today. I haven't updated on my Instagram, but yeah, I just hit 17K, so I was pretty pumped about that.
Nice. Your Instagram's growing nicely as well. You'll probably hit 10K before too much longer on there as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm working towards. I do ask people, like, on my YouTube videos, I ask them if you aren't already subscribed, like, go follow me on Instagram too.
Yeah, and it gives like a nice behind the scenes look, and it's a different medium and all that. But yeah, we got the one and only, you guys see the name, we got the flipping account in here. And if you're on the replay, probably best to just skip ahead a few minutes, just because normally it takes a little while to get a good audience in here, just because I share it to our Discord and
right. Share it to all the platforms that you can, right?
Socials. Yep. All right, got it out on Twitter. I'll tag you in the Discord because you are a celebrity.
What you been up to today, other than making shorts?
Well, I actually didn't make any content today. I have a reel I got to edit probably I got to post probably during this. But I was bad. I was just hanging out. It was nice outside, so I was just hanging out a lot outside.
Yeah. Yeah, that must be nice. It was not nice here today. It was pretty rainy and yucky, and I spent most of my day like editing and working on videos and stuff.
Yeah, we got lucky here. All right, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and get this shared on Instagram.
Sure.
Well, Frank, good to see you. Frank, I believe Frank was part of the Hustleaholics Army. We got M in here. M, are you still dealing with that account shutdown, or is there any update on that? We got my boy More Gaming. Susie Scores says hello, Justin and Miles. Hello to you as well. Thank you for being here. Frank, my boy Ivan in here. Good stuff. Tori's Toy Box. Yeah, Tori, you had some good questions like that last night. Thank you for coming once again.
Yeah, I meant to jump on last night, but I just I got consumed when I was at Walmart, and then by the time I got done, it was over. I was like, I'm sorry, man. I'll jump on when I can.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, we had a really good stream last night as well. So yesterday you said you got recognized for the first time ever, right?
Yeah, so this is the first time I've ever been recognized, like, in a store, and somebody actually approached me. Like, I walked into the Walmart, and I knew exactly what I was looking for, and I walked into the clearance, and apparently I walked in front of this lady, and I saw the Lego, and I beelined it, and I started grabbing the Lego, and the lady behind me was like, "Justin, don't grab those."
Oh, man, like, that's crazy.
What? I was like, who's here? Like, who knows me? And this lady was like, "Yeah, you're Justin, right?" And I had my mask on and everything too. Yeah. And I was like, yeah. She's like, well, I didn't know you were out here. And I was like, yeah, I kind of keep it on the DL where I'm at or whatever. And I ended up talking to this lady for like 15 minutes. She was super nice.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, that's neat. That's neat. Yeah, loving the Walmart vids. Yep. Hey, yeah, you drop a new video today? So you do Saturday at 11:30 a.m., right?
Yeah, so for like the past 4 months or 5 months, I've done 2 videos a week, Tuesday and Saturday, very consistently. I've only missed 1 week, and it's really helped, like, being consistent, like the same date, the same time, like all that stuff. So
that's what's up.
Yeah.
In here, Justin, you got me into Lego investing. Definitely, yeah. Hopefully, some of my Lego investments will start paying off this Q4. I'm get those sent in probably in the next month or so, but some of the ones I've had for a little while.
Nice.
That'll be nice. Today might be my best day ever in sales, actually. It probably will end up being.
Awesome. What's going on today? You selling a bunch of shoes or something?
Yeah, I'm highly stocked on something right now that I'm normally not highly stocked on, because we were obviously away for a little while, and I really only got home like 4 or 5 days ago, so now I'm getting back in the swing of things, so I'm a little high stocked on stuff, but need more of it because it'll probably be gone soon. Just found you out recently, but yeah, Tori, definitely make sure. Yeah, Justin's got a lot of good stuff going on. Definitely.
Yeah, I've been shipping in Legos that I bought like 5-6 months ago, and I'm telling you, Miles, like, as soon as I hit the warehouse, man, like, they're gone. They're just flying off the shelf.
And was that stuff you bought clearance or just normal price stuff that is now appreciated?
Mostly it's stuff that I bought on clearance. There are a few sets that I like for like long-term appreciation, but those ones, I've just got those in storage. But I'm going to make more videos about stuff that I sold. And I did a video a few weeks ago. Like I opened up 2 totes and I listed everything on Amazon and I showed everything that sold because people were like, oh, we want to see what sold videos. So I did one, and then like the viewership, honestly, like it wasn't very good. So I was like, I don't know if I'll do another one of these.
Yeah. I normally, I don't have too much strategy on that type of stuff because I'm newer, at least on the tube. Yeah, so I'm just trying to get stuff out as soon as possible. Oh, here we go. Pre-Christmas deal hunters or collectors? Deal hunters.
Yeah, I don't know. Could be both, man. There's a lot of rumors that we're gonna have a toy shortage here for Q4.
I hope they have shortages of whatever I can get my hands on as a reseller. That's for sure.
Yeah.
When is best? Tori, that's a good question. So this is really my first Q4 as like Amazon seller, really trying to go at scale. So I have no idea. So this is going to be a learning experience for me. But I'm definitely prepared to do a lot of merchant fulfilling due to storage limits and stuff taking a while to check in. Because I do love using credit on different stuff, but that does require me to send a lot of stuff really quick. Oh, we got Richie in here. Richie, if you're always welcome. You just let me know and I'll send the email over. Indeed, we have probably multiple hustleaholics in the house tonight. Did you see what Richie did to me last night?
Yeah, man, you got invaded by the army.
I got invaded. Yeah. I peaked at like 92 viewers, which is about triple the previous peak. It was incredible. Okay, here we go. I believe you sell Nike. I just realized Nike sneak. Wow, Nike baby. Okay, I've never taken a look at baby Nike shoes. Maybe I should more though. But yeah, I haven't. Am I echoing? Is that I can hear myself echoing?
Nope.
Okay. I think it's. Oh well, it's good now. So maybe that was on my end. But yeah, no, I'll have to take a look. Where are you sourcing them from, Art? You looking at them at outlets? Oh, I just sent out an email and the open rate's very bad so far, but I sent it out to the whole list, not the segmented one. So that was fun. Okay. Or I don't know. I mean, it was meant. It's not super important. It was more so just like a content one, but always interesting looking at those metrics. And I know that's not. I shouldn't be looking at that stuff. I should be putting effort towards bringing more value and getting more people on the list. But.
Yeah, well, you know what? It's hard not to look at analytics. Like once you start looking at analytics, it's hard not to, honestly.
Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely. Okay, so yeah, you're looking at them at the Nike factory store. Gotcha. Yeah, I'll have to scan some through next time. Any like styles or like mainly kids like boys shoes, girls shoes? I'm curious. I haven't really sold too much that stuff at all. The Walmart employee vid's been doing great numbers. Yeah, man. You get the employees involved.
Yeah, the videos where I actually have some interaction with the employees, like those ones actually do a lot better. So like if I have one where I don't really have any interaction with them, I'm like, oh man, this isn't going to do amazing. But the ones where I get the employees involved, those ones usually do better because people like that, you know?
Yeah, definitely. And I was going to ask you, is secret clearance still going on? Or
man, it's always going on. It's always happening.
I feel like a month ago was when everyone started talking about it. But I have seen you talking about it for a while. So that
yeah, I'm always on top of it, man. Like I know Richie's always on top of it. I'm always on top of it. Like I can always find stuff. Like everyone like messages me like, oh, you can't find any more Legos. Like this, you know, all this stuff is gone. Like I went out last night and I spent like $200 on Legos, and I was like, well, apparently they're still out there.
Yeah, clearly. I struggle with the investment product hold strategy. I do with sealed sports cards. If the ROI, yeah. So obviously, like you can probably, if you want to hold an item to maybe make 100% in 6 months to a year, you can probably make that quicker. But, how valuable is that money to you? Do you like care to put the time in to flip that multiple to make more? It's just a conversation, I guess, you got to have with yourself on your own specific strategy. But
yeah, and how often are you going to try to flip it, and how much time do you have to continue to reinvest and find more stuff? Because not everyone has that time.
Yeah, and that's just something that's going to vary just by each person's individual strategy. And I think Justin and I just, as human beings, like Legos, so that tends to be something we gravitate towards, or at least I'm sure I am like that.
Yeah. I mean, I've got some wherever my hand is. I've got some up here. I've got some back here. You can't really see them, but
yeah. So okay, sizes 7 to 10 in the baby section of Nike. Oh, we got my boy Kevin in here. I struggle with distinguishing financial advice. This is not.
Yeah, let's get this Rollo going. Yes, sir.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
he always says that in his videos. He cracks me up.
Yeah, what printer type are you loyal to?
I'm not. I just have a laser printer. Like I have a brother, like a 3XL, whatever, but I've never even used it. So
wait, so you use paper still?
I use my laser printer to print labels and to print FDA labels and stuff.
Oh, okay. So yeah. I'm not super in tune on the different types of printers. So are you peeling labels and putting them on, or are you taping paper on?
Yeah, I'm peeling labels and just sticking them on.
Good. I got to make sure you're not living in like 2016. Like I was crazy. Yeah. I used to do that all the time for my first few years. And I don't know, I feel like over the last 2 years or so, or at least definitely in the Amazon world, since I've gotten into the Amazon world, everyone just does stuff.
Yeah, like I bought one of those small brother printers like maybe like a year ago, and it's just been sitting there. I've never even used it, but I still have like the peel and stick labels for everything, so I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah, no, and yeah, I really like it's nice not having to deal with ink and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got Kevin in here. I've got a brother. Okay, and an OQ laser printer. I need to get a label printer there. Yeah, I have a knockoff Rollo. And I'm definitely I do have a knockoff Rollo, but I am Team Rollo. I'm loyal to that over Dymo.
Yeah. You're
here we go.
Counterfeit Rollo.
Sorry?
I said counterfeit Rollo.
Oh, it is in fact. Yeah, I bought it off the college picker right at the start of Corona when there was a printer shortage, so it was all I could do. He nicely sold what he got it for, which was cool. But yeah, that was right at the start of the pandemic. Would you recommend selling a product like a JBL speaker where you can only sell used like new? So probably not, but that's gonna I don't know where you're getting it from. I don't know what the margin is. I don't know what the sales rank is. Mm-hmm. In terms of stuff like that, obviously you got to make sure it works. But if the numbers make sense, if it's selling and if it's the price it's selling at or what it looks like it's selling at, makes sense for your margins, then yeah, albeit go for it. Don't be like Miles, get a real Rollo. Knockoff Rollo I have no idea where it came from. I bought it off the college picker, who's another reseller on Instagram.
Yeah, he does a good job. He makes tutorials and stuff like that, and teaches people how to install printers, how to do this, how to do that, and he provides a lot of value. He does a lot of good videos.
Because I was bad using it at the start, so his tech support definitely helped me. I'm pretty sure he even used to have it in his bio. He might even still that he does tech support for people on the Amazon community. But yeah, I don't know. I did I just hear sale? Well, yeah, Kevin. I know. Keep over sales rank. But yeah, for that kind of thing, sales rank, because it being a used item, sales rank can obviously be helpful for that as well. Because with books, I never used to use Keepa, and that was probably a mistake. But I feel like with used stuff, normally you're getting it so cheap that you can kind of just go off sales rank, and that energy can put better towards finding more products.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Justin, are you using the free box labels from UPS?
I haven't tried to get any or signed up for any or whatever because I just buy them in bulk. I'll buy 1,000 labels at a time. They're really cheap off Amazon or whatever. So I have the FBA labels and I have the USPS labels and all that stuff. So I just have tons of them. So I stock up once a year and then I'm good. So I don't really worry about any other stuff.
I don't know why. Now that I think about it, I think I remember one time trying and just for some reason not putting the order through. But yeah, if I have maybe a productive 10 minutes in the after this, I'll go through and try to do that. Because yeah, I mean that would save $50 a month probably, depending on how. I'm pretty sure they're free, obviously. So depending on how, that would probably save $100 a month. So that wouldn't be bad. Justin. Oh, so we got maybe not the best question for your expertise, but I don't really know. I mean, you are the flipping account, but.
Yes, I am a licensed CPA, and I am not going to give any tax advice or financial advice like Kevin loves to ask for.
Yes, yeah, definitely. So Jay, just talk to a CPA in your area who probably knows better your specific situation. But good numbers, awesome numbers, man.
Yeah, no, that's great for like if that's your like first year doing it, you know. So that's kind of difficult too, because if this is your first year, you didn't really know how much you were going to have for taxes. The good news is next year it's going to be easier, because next year you're going to know, like after you do your taxes, you're going to know approximately what you owe or whatever, and then it would be wise to make quarterly payments next year. So hypothetically, let's say that. Let's say you owe like 40,000 in taxes or whatever. I'm just like spitballing a number. Like next year, you'll have to pay in quarterly to avoid paying any fees and stuff like that. So once you do your taxes next year, you'll know what they're going to be next year until it gets adjusted on the following year. But the first year, you don't really know. So I would probably, hold back like 30, 35-ish% just to be on the safe side. But I mean, that's totally up to you, and depending on your situation and your costs and your margins and all that stuff. So
yeah, just find a good CPA in your area. They'll be able to hook it up. Just go to Justin for your Walmart clearance advice that you need.
Well, I mean, there's websites you can actually like find a CPA and like verify that they're legit, stuff like that, because like it's illegal to claim that you're like certified if you're not actually certified. So if somebody is like claiming like, oh yeah, I've been doing this for 20 years, blah blah blah, like you can look up their license to make sure they're legit.
Yeah, there's this one CPA who he's a CPA and he reacts to like scammers and like make money online. It's so because he you can look up his he actually is and stuff. It's kind of cool. All right, it's I mean, once again, like if it's helpful, like who knows, but we're probably not the best people on that.
Well, let's see. Richie's asking, is $500 a month too much to have my books taken care of by a CPA? I mean, it sounds like he's also doing like your bookkeeping in addition to whatever else, he's taking care of for you. Yeah. So, I mean, for your bookkeeping, you could hire somebody just like a bookkeeper. You don't necessarily need a CPA to do your bookkeeping. You could just have a bookkeeper to do your bookkeeping, and then you could hire a CPA to do your taxes. So unless you feel like you need a CPA to do your bookkeeping or they're giving you a good rate, I mean, I might just go with a bookkeeper to do like the monthly stuff and then a CPA to help you with your taxes. But I mean, that's reasonable considering, I imagine what your sales are. That's probably reasonable for your situation. Kevin says sheesh.
Sheesh. Yeah. Oh boy, Kevin, I sent you the link. If you're around, Kevin, you have the link in your email. Just for your Walmart clearance needs.
Yeah. I'll probably do more videos on like taxes and finances and stuff like as we get closer to next year.
You did. Was it last year or this year? You definitely did at least one of them. I feel like I can remember you talking.
Yeah, I've done a few. Like I've got a couple, like if you need to pull your eBay reports for your taxes, like I have a couple videos on that. I have a video on how to pull your Amazon reports for your taxes. Nice. So I've got a few how-to videos, and I plan on doing more. It's just finding the time to do it,
Yes, definitely. So, is it true UPS gives you a free huge roll of labels? So they do have free shipping supplies. I haven't looked at it as closely as I should, but if this stays on my mind, I'll definitely be letting you guys know, or taking a look at it later, and then probably updating on a future stream, maybe even making a video about it. Because having a video about the free UPS pickups with merchant fulfilled, that's like been a video that's I think has helped a lot of people. So that's like just that type of stuff, save a little bit of money here and there. Right. We can do some more of those UPS pickups. And for anyone who hasn't seen that, yeah, if you have merchant fulfilled tracking numbers, you can get free UPS pickups. So that probably will save me like $1,000 this year. Nice. Yes, it gives free labels. All right, yeah, so take advantage of that, definitely. And the USPS free boxes suck. I know they're good for like eBay and stuff, but they're really not great for Amazon. No, we got my boy Rodriguez in the building. Ooh, here we go. Are the 3-cent video games still out there?
Yeah, man. 3-cent video games are still out there. You just got to know what to look for. I found some last week, and I had this employee, and this lady was like, I don't care. She's like, buy as many as you want. And that's going to make for good content too, because I got her. I'm going to put her in the thumbnail. Miles, I had this amazing Lego score last week, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm gonna have 2 videos about it, but it was sick.
Cool. Yeah, I was gonna say it's not out yet. Cool.
Yeah, no, it's not out yet, but like I went into the store and this lady was like marking down toys, and I was like, "What's do you have any toys?" I see a blue shirt creeping in. What's up? Hey. I saw that you don't see anything. I see nothing.
Yeah, no problem.
Right. I saw that they had a bunch of toys, and I was like, "Do you have any Lego on clearance?" And the lady was like, "No, I'm not going to get to that till next week." But she's like, "If you have any, you want me to check the price?" She's like, "I'll check the price and try to mark it down for you." I was like, "Yup." So I got like a whole shopping cart full, and then I went home and I came back a few hours later and did it again. And I think I spent like $1,500 on Legos on one day.
Yeah, man, that's amazing. Yeah, it's like just spend. Honestly, the game really just comes down to spending as much as possible on stuff that's going to turn. And that's what I've really seen. Like that's like like next year I'm really going to try and get into like the multi-million in revenue stuff, and that really just comes down to consistently spending money on the right stuff. Okay, here we go. You just ship all MF UPS. So for stuff that's small, I tend to do USPS like first class. And then typically shoes that are a little on the heavier side, larger boxes, those tend to be cheaper to go UPS, Jay. So I mostly buy shipping through Amazon, almost entirely buy shipping through Amazon, and just go off which makes the most sense. But it's weird. Sometimes, like if I want to go to like Montana, South Dakota, all those, I think they have to be UPS or something like that. But yeah, I literally just buy shipping through Amazon, so I just do what makes sense. Whoa, Kevin. Okay, Kevin, you ask me, like, text me later and I'll send you like 15 so you can use for your next 15 UPS pickups.
Nice.
All right, Jay, once again, stuff like that, really like do your own research. And like we know he is the flipping account. He is the only flipping account, but he is not our flipping account. So
I mean, I can give some general information, but I'm not going to give you specific advice. You want me to give some general information?
I mean, I really try to stay away from it, honestly. Jay, like just do your thing. Like find someone in your area that makes the most sense. As a creator, I just really try to stay away from that kind of stuff.
Well, yeah, I mean, I do my best not to get too much into it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like I can, but I have to be super careful. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah, and I just don't want to put you in that situation and all that. But you do have your name suggests otherwise, which I'm sure ends up with stuff. Justin to get Miles sued. We do not want that happening or
right. Yeah, so I'll give some general information and I will give it so you can just nod your head if you think that's good information.
Yeah, well, I have no idea, that's for sure.
But like for comparison, I got so many things going on. I got somebody going out the front door. I got somebody sneaking in that you guys totally didn't see on camera.
Got a dog.
Yeah. So basically, like a sole proprietor is basically just anyone that has a business but doesn't have like a official structure set up. So like if you started selling candy, you could be a sole proprietor or whatever. But an LLC is something that you actually have to register for to give yourself like a limited protection for your company or for yourself. And that could be a limited liability company or limited liability corporation. And you could hire somebody to do the paperwork, like you could hire a CPA or a lawyer. But if you want to do it like cheaper, you can go to the State Department revenue website or whatever state you're in, and you can fill out the paperwork yourself. And it's really not that tough. So, but it's important to keep your finances separate. Like, if you have an LLC, you want to have business accounts and personal accounts, and you don't want to intermingle your funds because then that's called piercing the corporate veil. And you lose the protection. You could potentially lose the protection of your LLC. So that's general information. I'm not giving advice on whether you should structure as an LLC or a sole proprietorship.
Here we go. Okay, good Amazon question here. Best way to get feedback out of customers, almost 300. Wow, 300 sales and no feedback. So if you use a repricer, you can get them to automatically like help out. Like I think it's like sending feedback emails. I haven't done it, but I think BQ has an option for that, and I assume a lot of other repricers do as well.
Okay.
also just a numbers game. Like my feedback ratio is probably like obviously below 1%, maybe even below like 0.5% or so. But really, like if you think about it, like people on Amazon, like they expect stuff to come in. The unfortunate part is very few people are going to go out of their way to leave a good review. And like obviously, if something bad happens, they're way more inclined to give a bad review.
Right. Yeah, and that's unfortunate too, because sometimes people will leave you a bad review if like they had a bad delivery or if the package was damaged or whatever. And thankfully, you can like you can fight those and hopefully get those removed from your account too.
Yeah, that's just the issue there. Okay, I mix. I might hit. Ooh, Kevin with the good numbers. Might hit 1,500 today for the Kevin, man. Yeah, that Amex is going to be very helpful for you.
Nice. Did you just get a new credit card?
Yeah. So we just helped him get that because all of us pretty much use Amex for like just high spending power stuff, and that's really I think the issue Kevin was running into. Tori, we got Leith in here. How's sales today? Yeah, good day for you sales wise. So it's honestly like stuff varies so much just based on what you have in stock that like varies so much between days. But yeah. For me, I'm fortunate to have good stuff in stock right now. You know, that will probably change as I need to do some sourcing. But yeah, today is very good for me.
Yeah, no, that's pretty awesome. You said today might like be your best day ever. Is that what you were saying?
Yeah, and it might happen. It should be in the next like few hours. But yeah, the Amazon day goes till 3 a.m. our time. Are you Central Time or Eastern?
Yeah, Central Time.
Okay, yeah, so I think it's 2 a.m. your time then. But yeah, so today should be close. Because yesterday was my record, and then hopefully today will pass that. Any special prep? Yeah. So I actually have never sent in any Legos myself to FBA. Prep Center wise, might be a different story. I'm not sure. But what do you do? Because they are fairly fragile boxes.
Yeah, they are. Basically, like Amazon doesn't say you have to do any kind of special prep, but I just label them and I make sure to put them in a box with a lot of bubble wrap and make sure that they're tight and secured. You don't want them like flopping around in the box with no void fill or no paper or anything like that, because Lego investors are very, very particular about box condition, even though they literally just like rip open the box and start playing with the Legos. Like if they get a box that's like slightly damaged, they're like, return it. So that's kind of a sucky thing, but I just label them and make sure the box is packed up nice and neat and ship it in. So nothing special really.
Gotcha.
So
gonna get to filming. All right, Kevin, get on that. Let's get a good video up tomorrow.
That's right.
All right, Jennifer. What point did you switch over to? So my friend kind of opened one, so it was kind of natural for me to just send some stuff. Yeah, I still don't use it as much as I should, but I definitely – wow, I have a short that's doing really well right now. I just gained like 10 subscribers. I don't know why I even just looked at like the YouTube thing, but that's
nice. Yeah, it's tough. Like once you get those videos and you start getting traction on stuff, like it's hard not to look at it.
Oh, yeah, it feels good. You know, it gives you proof of concept and stuff. But yeah, so I was honestly like I just didn't want to be prepping stuff like – I don't know. I feel like there's like more profitable stuff I could be doing with my time, but definitely it was. I was already doing multi 5 figures a month in revenue at that point. I do every day. In terms of me, so yeah, I just transfer over. I do my business banking and personal with the same bank. So for me, that just like nicely just transfers over. But I'm trying to work on like finding a good system of how much I want to take out. Like a week or so just from the Amazon side, and then all like the personal brand money I just invest on the side.
Yeah, well, you have to decide how much you want to reinvest and keep it going. That's what I do when I first started like selling. Like I just continued to just reinvest the money and just kind of snowball it into more and more. So now I have more capital to buy more stuff and more Legos and all that.
Yeah, definitely. And it's nice because you seem to like what you do on the other side as well. You could just keep snowballing that capital, at least on the Amazon side too.
Yeah.
Ooh, definitely. So in terms of so we did talk about the Walmart clearance side of things. So I know I talked about like the secret clearance side. So do you think like the good season of it being like a big clearance time right now is over, or do you think that's going to keep going for a while?
You know, it's hard to tell because like the times when it gets a lot of attention is like when they're getting ready to get new toys in. Like right now they're getting toys in for Christmas or like the holiday season and stuff like that. But the problem is that these containers that are coming over from China are delayed. So you might go into a Walmart and like their shelves might be empty because they just don't have the stuff yet. You know, so I think it'll be interesting to see how our supply chain is affected. But I think honestly, like you can always find clearance, you can always find stuff to buy, and it just depends on if it fits your business model and if you actually want to sell that stuff or if you want to mess with it. Because sometimes like I can go into a Target or Walmart or whatever, and they'll have like tons of makeup. And I don't know anything about makeup, and I don't, you know, like that's going to be a waste of time for me. So I just mostly just ignore it.
Gotcha. Haven't sold anything yet. Still learning. Would it make sense to get inventory? So I mean, in terms of attempting to get ungate, like these days, like the information's so clearly out there for ungating, like like it's a choice. Like you can get it done this week if you wanted to. Don't buy anything you're not ungated until you're ungated in it. But really, like Marisol, it sounds like you're kind of like thinking about stuff. Maybe a little too much. If I were you, I would get your Amazon seller app. Like once you have your account, get a free trial of Scout IQ and go scan some books at a thrift store and kind of get yourself in the swing of things. Because it sounds like you might be overthinking some things too much, at least just off that statement. Yes, Justin is in fact an Amazon seller and YouTuber extraordinaire. You guys see his name right up there. It's the Justin. The flipping account, part of it is his YouTube name, and he has a lot of really fun retail in there. We got the whole crew in the back now.
Yeah, you see nothing. You see nothing right now.
It's the green screen. It's the green screen.
That's right. I'm green screening a beautiful woman and a child that keeps sneaking back and forth, so you guys see nothing.
Yes. So Justin is in fact an Amazon seller and YouTube extraordinaire.
Yeah, I've been selling on Amazon part-time for about 4 or 5 years, and I do eBay.
Nice. I didn't know it had been that long. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, and I do eBay and merch by Amazon and whatever I can to keep myself busy.
Yeah, and you say, what your intro is like, my name's Justin and I buy stuff at Walmart, Target, and I sell it on eBay, Amazon, and Facebook. It's something like that. You have like a pretty set spiel on that. Okay, interesting question here. Okay, how do you balance your day job and Amazon? I'm sure in ongoing battle you might go through, you know.
Obviously I'm really good at separating the two and keeping them separate. You know, my day job and my personal life and Amazon and all that. But no, man, I just stay like I'm just a busy person. Like I like staying busy. I like always having something to do, and I'm always thinking. I always have new ideas. Like I have like so many ideas for YouTube videos. There's just not enough time in the day. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like I prioritize, and that's the thing too. Is like we make time for what is important to us. Like we make time for what our priorities are. And constantly we have to reevaluate and we have to shift to what's more important. So like over the past few months, I've shifted my time to be more like my job, my relationships, my family life, my health. Like that's important. Like if you don't have your health, you don't have anything. And then, you know, my YouTube and my reselling. So it's like my reselling is almost like at the bottom, but if YouTube's staying busy and making money and all that stuff, it's like, you know, it's fine. Like, you know, and it's hard too. It's a constant struggle. It's just a very busy existence. Hey. So, and he said, I'm about to graduate college. Congratulations. And want to have a day job also. Any tips? Well, I mean, it just depends on how much time you want to spend doing reselling or Amazon or eBay or whatever. Yeah. And just make time for what's important, you know, just prioritize.
And what your goals are. You have to consider what your goals are from both, you know, the job side of things and the Amazon business part of things. You have to consider like what you really want to get out of it too. And like if you like really, you know, want to scale Amazon or if you just want it more to be a hobby and all that.
Yeah.
Inauthentic claims. Okay, that's honestly not as much as you'd think. I've sold probably like 4,000 to 6,000 Nike and Adidas items, mainly Nike, over the past like 6 months, and I've had maybe 2 inauthentic complaints, and none of them really ended up amounting to anything. Got the seller app. Okay, next step, Marisol. Go down in the description, go to Scout IQ, you can get a free trial. and go to your local thrift store and scan all the books with Scout IQ. But yeah, honestly, surprisingly, not as much as you'd think.
Yeah, I do sell a little bit of like Nike and Adidas stuff, and I get more inauthentic claims about toys than I do about Nike and Adidas.
Everyone's been getting hammered with toys lately, and I have no idea why. And I'm not I haven't talked enough to some toy sellers to figure it out. But what do you think's the issue with that? Do you just think a lot of just of these brands don't want their products going through Amazon?
Well, that's part of it, and really the thing is right now that they're hammering people with is like safety complaints, and you have to have a certain form to submit to Amazon to prove that the toy has passed like safety inspections or whatever.
Isn't it just like one person has to send it for everyone?
Yes.
It's so funny.
Yeah, so like if I'm selling this Lego set right here, right, and there's 200 people on this listing. If they send an inauthentic, or if they send this letter, they're like, you have to provide this. If one person sends it, then everybody is like good. But if nobody sends it and like the time lapse, then they might just like shut the listing down, and then you're stuck with inventory that's unlisted,
which is not where you want to see.
But yeah, on the other side, there are brands, there are companies that try to shut you down for selling their products, and it's not cool because they can just claim that it's inauthentic, or they can claim. They claim it's an IP violation, that you're infringing on their their logo or whatever, and Amazon will shut you down. Like it's pretty tough out there when that starts happening.
Hey guys, thanks for the chat. Do you buy new toys and don't have much of a keeper? So me personally, no. I don't have. I wish I had the capital to do stuff like that, but I really don't.
Yeah. So the thing is, like with Q4 and Amazon and toys and stuff like that, it's very important. If you're serious about selling toys on Amazon, you want to be able to merchant fulfill toys during Q4. And they actually have special requirements that they make you jump through certain hoops before you can merchant fulfill toys during Q4, because they want to know that you're a good seller, you have reputable history and stuff like that. So like when Q4 ramps up and like toys are on fire, you can go into a Walmart or a Target or even a Walgreens. You can buy toys off the shelf and sell them for like double or triple online and sell it like same day. It's crazy.
Yeah, and if you're interested in seeing that in real time, go check out this man's channel as well. Yep. Our pleasure, Mariel. Should I just buy my way in using a distributor? Looking forward to getting max approval for Nike. So the Nike method that was working for a lot of people going through eBay, that hasn't been working for a lot of people lately. It was like, that's what I did like 6 months ago. But you can definitely give that a try. Nope, they want it from every seller. Oh, okay. So yeah, so I guess in some cases, they want it from every seller. In some cases, they don't. Do you guys see categories skyrocket in Q4 or just certain ones? So once again, this is my first Q4 as like a full-time seller. It's going to be more so like specific products. Obviously with Christmas, toys as a category, generally going to be the one that appreciates. But once again, that's matter on what product it is.
Well, it's a good idea to think about stuff that's like, if we're talking seasonal times like Q4, October, November, December, don't just think about toys. Think about like the holidays, seasonal stuff, anything that's seasonal adjacent. So not only is like Christmas stuff going to be busy, decorations, anything like gift wrap, bows, toys, like anything that is in anything related to those things, like they will all stay very busy. And yeah, now I'm hearing an echo. Do you hear that too?
No. I think it's on my end though. I feel bad. Okay. Mute myself for a second. You talk.
No, it's fine. But yeah, so I so definitely toys for sure, seasonal stuff, holiday stuff. So candy, groceries. Think about like when Christmas time comes around, they have special Christmas snacks, they have special Christmas candy. Anything you see that's an exclusive, if you go into Walmart or Target and it's like Walmart exclusive, check and see if it's online on eBay or Amazon, because there's a good chance people want that thing too, and they might be sold out in their area.
Oh, you were okay. Coffee makers quite a bit during Q4. That's cool. Where were you sourcing them from? Yeah, gingerbread houses as well. Yeah, my boy Yeah, Taylor Jones was moving a lot of gingerbread houses. Okay. So using TA and buying online, are you doing FBM? So a lot of stuff from TA, you're going to be competing against other people that are using TA, and so mainly a lot of those people are going to be doing FBA. So you're kind of more times than not. Obviously, this is a blanket statement. Going to need to do FBA just to compete with them. That's obviously a major blanket statement, though. Especially,
yeah. I was looking at one of my Facebook groups today about Amazon, and somebody was talking about Keepa, and they were like, "Where can I learn about Keepa? How can I learn about this?" And somebody in the comments was like, "Check out Flips for Miles channels. He's got great videos on Keepa." And it wasn't even me. I was like, "What?" Miles getting called out here. They were saying, your videos were good, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that specifically that one Keepa video, it's Garrett talking, but it is a really good 20-minute breakdown that we did, I think 2 weeks ago or so. I sourced them from Canadian Tire. I've never heard of that store. Are you Canadian,
Ishan?
Tire? I don't want to go through all this. Okay, now I can see myself actually. Okay, Canadian Tire looks like it is a Canadian store.
Makes sense.
You're right.
It checks out. The story checks out.
So I can send FB over the road. Not sure what you mean. Oh yes, Tori. You mean So you can go to a place and then you can ship out from I live in Pennsylvania. I could go to Alabama theoretically and source and ship out stuff from there. Just put my send from address as there. My friend Romer the Roamer, who I'm putting on the screen right now, he's done a lot of traveling for Amazon. He has a YouTube channel and Instagram that talks a lot about it.
Yeah, he doesn't own any shirts, so be prepared for that. He's always shirtless in all of his Instagram pictures.
It is in fact a very good point. Yeah, he's shirtless in Spain right now. Actually doing his thing out there in Spain. I live in Canada and sell on both .ca and .com. Gotcha. How do you know how deep to go into an OLE lead? It really depends on the demand and how profitable it is for you. That's literally going to be the main metric. You can obviously find that using Keepa, Jungle Scout free sales estimator, and all that to find the demand of it. And then it just depends how profitable it is and how much money you have to, how deep you want to go, how much you believe in it.
Yeah, that's one of those instances where Keepa would be really good, right? Look at the sales history.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, Tori, really, today and yesterday, thank you for all the good questions. I can tell, you're just getting into it. And I think if you, take action on this kind of stuff, the way you've, asked questions and stuff these past few days, I think you'll be pretty successful with it. So just make sure you, take now what you've learned and go ahead and actually start executing on it. Oh, this is cool. I didn't know you could do this on StreamYard. Yeah, do you have the fancy paid StreamYard?
No, I don't know anyone that uses the paid StreamYard, but you can also.
I have it because you can only stream 20 hours a month with the free version.
Oh, well, that's you've been 24/7 lately, right?
Yeah, every night pretty much.
Yeah, but you can also click on the little button near the bottom and you can zoom it out too.
Ooh, wait. Let me see what we're on with that.
Yeah, it's right underneath the screen, right under where it says Flip for Miles. You can click on one of those and it'll
didn't do that.
Ken has that. Why can't I? Because I'm on screen now.
Yeah, my bad. I was messing.
You're good.
Way bad echo all of a sudden. All right, I don't know how we can fix that. I'm gonna mute myself for a second.
Okay. Well, this is my show now. Look at me. I'm the captain now. Now that Miles is quiet, I want to talk to you guys. Thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate y'all. Appreciate you guys supporting my boy Miles over here.
I always point the wrong way too. I've made that mistake several times, even just during this specific stream.
All right, let's see. Is that any better?
Yeah. Yeah. You guys let us know if that's better. I have occasionally heard echo on my end and haven't for a little while, so I think we might have solved it.
Yeah.
Miles about to quit FBA and become a videographer. The furthest thing from that. Definitely. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm
Well, you're consistent with putting out the videos and the shorts and all that stuff, man. And it's
definitely. Yeah, I'm gonna hopefully be doing that kind of like the content side of things. Amazing. Yeah, it's such a nice like hedge against like Jeff Bezos potentially shutting me down.
right. Oh, Rebecca's in the house. Hi, Rebecca.
All right, good. Yeah, hi Rebecca as well. Trying to start selling toys. How do you got all the information like lab? What? Oh, if you like want. Oh, I assume you're talking about like private label, like creating your own type of toy. Yeah. So I don't do any of that, and I don't think you do as well, Justin, either, right?
No, I try to avoid that stuff if possible. Like if I get compliance requests, like, you have to submit this form within 30 days. Like I try to sell it as quickly as possible, and then I just delete the listing, so it's not my problem anymore.
Yeah, that's a very good point as well to delete the listing. Yeah. Okay, good. So we got that down. All right, good. We fixed the against all odds, fixed the issues.
That's right. What are you guys doing? Singing?
All right. Under. Oh, I still haven't posted on Instagram today. I gotta get on that in the next hour. No, the request lab testing asks for. Oh yeah, that's definitely above my head. That kind of compliance request. Ooh, I didn't even have that picture edited. I've been bad for some reason with Instagram lately. I thought I was sick last week. Didn't end up being it, but I gotta be better on that. So I just take it you just avoid compliance requests altogether. So I sell a lot of stuff that doesn't get like I sell categories that aren't, at least knock on wood right now, too prone to compliance requests. But the friends of mine who sell toys are getting hammered with them. Do I have a TA video? I actually don't think I do. Yeah, Richie, so we're probably only going to be on for like the next 15 minutes or so, but I'll go ahead and send you the invite in case you want to hop on for a little bit. Do you have a TA video? I don't think so, but check Warner Fields, Fields of Profit. I'm gonna put his.
Warner's got a ton of great videos on TA and Keepa and stuff like that. Fields of Profit, man. He's got a lot of great videos out there.
Yeah, check out his stuff. Marisol, thank you, of course, for a couple months now, part of the Discord as well. Yep, definitely good stuff. Yep, now it's just on you to go ahead and take action.
Yep.
What am I selling outside shoes? So a little bit of toys, some random products here and there, like pet supplies that I get just from TA. And maybe I'll try to do some more of those actually too, because I love like not having to worry about any returns on stuff. And actually, the margins have been pretty good on that.
On what? Would you say grocery?
Like pet supplies and stuff like that. More so, I guess like pet toys. Now that I think about it, so like straddling the two categories, I guess.
Gotcha. Yeah. I'd like to get into grocery more because the appeal of replenishable stuff and not getting returns like that would be nice. But
yeah, man, definitely. And the nice thing is I sell a lot of clothing, and the return rate on clothing is way lower than the return rate on shoes because people kind of know what they want better, which is really cool.
Oh, we're doing pretty good, man. We got almost 30 people in the house. How's everybody doing tonight? Happy Saturday.
I knew you were coming to the party.
Oh, yeah, I was lazy. I didn't even post it anywhere. And then I had some visitors drop by and be sneaking in the office, so I kind of got a little distracted.
I just lost the buy box on my best-selling product. But that happens like every few hours. Hopefully I get it back soon. But it's like super low rank, so like if I get it, I get like 20 sales, but I don't. I've got someone snatched it from me. Their price is higher than me, but they're FBA, so hopefully I get it back soon.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure it'll gotate,
Yeah, I gotta check how many they have in stock.
Is this a hot selling pet supply?
Oh, this is actually definitely not a pet supply. I wish it was. There's no returns, but it's more so on the shoes and apparel side of things. Max of Replens, Health and Beauty costs 23, and the actual. Yeah, I mean more gaming potentially. Just look at the numbers, look at the Keepa, and all that. Ooh, vintage electronics. That's cool. Yeah, because Leith, did you say you were doing eBay for a while? So that sounds right up the alley for eBay. Doing shoes. So in my opinion, once again, my humble opinion, I think OA is just better if you're really looking to scale, just because you can order 10 pairs just as easily as you can order 5 pairs, and you don't have to like go to an extra store or something. When I feel like you're fairly limited in terms of RA if you're really trying to scale. But and then in terms of like when doing O, I think it might help just knowing which out. So that doesn't matter because the data is the same regardless. You have the same data available to you, keep sales rank regardless. I lost buy box and competitors tanked the product. You really do hate to see that. That's just part of the game, unfortunately.
Yeah. But you know, if they're tanking the price, it'll sell out. And depending on how low it is, you know, you could almost buy it yourself too. If like I've seen that where like I've seen people like selling like a discontinued product for like $70, and then somebody comes on the listing at like $10. Like I have friends that will literally just buy out the entire supply, and then they just just raise the price back up. I'm like, well, I'm like, if you have the money to do that, like that's a good strategy.
Yeah, definitely. So Amex Business 30 days. So it's like 3 weeks, or I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks after your statement comes due. So to make that clear, like for example, like my statement comes up at the beginning of the month, and then my payment's not due till like the beginning of my statement ends like the middle of the month, and my payment's not due till like the second week of the next month, if that makes sense. So like you're typically staggered 30 days from when your statement ends, but theoretically you could be buying like 50 days before that statement's due. If that makes sense. How much am I profiting from my best selling item? I think like 25% or so.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah, and someone actually sell VCRs on Amazon now, make so much more.
Yep. That's definitely a great way to go. If you can get VCRs or DVD VCR combos, those sell really well too. But you just have to pack them really well because you don't want to get damaged through FBA.
You might get invited for Amex Centurion card. I doubt it. I think that's crazy. I'm pretty sure like the minimum spend on that's like $250,000 or something. Or like and it's a personal card too. I don't know. There's like I've watched some YouTube videos on it, but it's great. Eliminate all competition. If you have low startup capital, start with RAs. You can So that actually is a good point. Yeah, start with books or RA at the start, just because it's easier when you can feel stuff in your hands initially. You don't have to wait for it to come in the mail. You can turn the money quicker, and then gradually, as you like build up that confidence, I guess you can make the transition over.
Yeah.
All right, buy box back. All right, good news, boys and girls. I got the buy box back.
Yeah, I like to recommend when people are starting out, like to try to look around their house and see if they have any like extra stuff they can sell, because most of us have like books or clothes or shoes or toys or video games or tons of stuff that we're just like sitting on that nobody's using or playing with, or your kids aren't playing with or whatever. Like, just go around it. If you're going to start with Amazon, like scan anything with a barcode so you can see what you can sell or what you can't sell, and you can get like familiar with the program and the platform and stuff like that. If you don't have a lot of capital to start out with, there are ways to get free inventory. Look on Facebook, look on the side of the road, ask your friends and family if they want to consign stuff. Like there's tons of ways you can get free inventory to get started.
Are you done yet?
No, I'm not done yet. I'll be done soon though. Thanks for asking.
Yep. Do FBM on all those, no issues. Good. Yeah, buy a book for $1, sell. Beautiful thing. Yeah, that's the power of books, is you can get lucky sometimes and really find high profit items.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, that's how I got started with Amazon, was selling, books and just turning the money over and just, reinvesting.
Yep, definitely. Very well put. What's a good BT scanner? And
You use a Yo-Yo, don't you?
Yeah. Okay. So, Bluetooth. My bad. I didn't put that together. Yeah. Brain operating a little slow. But yeah. I use that. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Account info. Okay, I'm just trying to change something on my store. What's a good Bluetooth scanner? Yep, I got books selling for 100 plus.
And then I get to do the microphone.
No.
You cannot use. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, if you're gonna buy, you can't use your plan benefits. But I assume it would only trigger that if you were really buying a lot of them. And to be honest, I don't have the money or haven't looked at anything.
Well, you can also use a business Prime account. Like if you have a personal Prime account and a business Prime account, you can use a business.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what they do on those. Gonna scan our library between wife and I. We have thousands. Yeah, definitely some good stuff in there. And the interesting with books is you can sell books from 10 years ago, 15. They're fairly timeless in terms of what people like and are buying.
All right. Anybody else got any more questions for us? Probably going to wrap it up soon here because my crowd is getting restless.
Oh, they are. You got the people on YouTube on you on here. You got you're a rare commodity there, I guess, man. They're
not like I said, not enough time in the day, but I'm always happy to do this kind of stuff, and I like interacting with the viewers and answer questions and providing value whenever we can. So.
That's awesome. Love the content, guys. Absolutely. Richie, very well said. 1 mil unless sells fast in books. That's right. Jennifer, our pleasure. Kevin, once again, needs versus wants. All right. Yes, I think we'll go ahead and sign off then, man. Once again, thank you for coming on. That's good. If you're not already, make sure to go check out Justin's YouTube. It's right there, the flipping account. You can just search that or search like Walmart clearance employees. He might come up. Well, it probably will. But yeah, man, you have a great weekend. Rest of your weekend, okay?
Yeah, thanks for having me on. Sorry I got to skip out, but thanks for hanging with me, bro.
Yeah, definitely. You guys have a good one.